Hey, welcome to today's special episode of the Heroes Journeys interview with Liam Escalante. Liam, would you be so kind to introduce yourself to our audience? Where are you and where are you from?
Yeah, hello. My name is Liam. I'm from Berlin and I studied from January 2022 to May 2022 in Santa Barbara City College.
So you were there for one semester.
Exactly.
Could you take us back in time? Like, where did the original idea to study in the US come from?
Well, it started like after I finished school. I was thinking of like what I'm gonna do like with in the future, and then I was thinking like I'm just gonna try out a couple of things, and I just said like I could do it in Germany, but why just don't do it in the US? It would be like way better.
Before we go deeper, can you share like a little breakdown what your time was about? Because you didn't go there to pursue an entire bachelor's degree, yet you had an amazing time. So what exactly were you looking for and what did you do?
Well, I was looking for my future, I guess. Like I was thinking like what am I gonna do in the future, like what am I gonna study? And so I went there to find out like what exactly am I gonna do in the future.
Okay. And then when you decided, okay, I guess the United States can help me out to get a better idea of what I want to do. Maybe you can share a little bit what the gap experience that you had after high school, like how that differs from an entire bachelor's degree.
So like the bachelor's degree, if you go there, you go there for like 4 years. You make your whole bachelor's degree, and like in the gap year, you mostly go there to find out like what are you gonna do in the future.
Did you gain clarity? Like where like maybe you can share a little bit about the things that you know now about yourself that you didn't know when we last spoke before you went to the States.
100%. So like in the US, as I said, I tried out a couple of classes. For example, in psychology, in business, in the entertainment business. And now after I came back, I know like I want to study business administration.
You want to study business
Exactly.
administration. Any emphasis like marketing or management, or is it just like the general field that you now feel that's it?
It's a general field. Like in the US, I had like a general business administration class where I really could like look into every single part of the business administration field, and it just made sense to like study it now here.
Perfect. Let's go a little deeper. Maybe you can help our viewers understand a little bit about the class sizes, your interaction with professors as you talked about those business classes. What made them special?
So in the Santa Barbara City College, there are mostly like smaller classes, about like a maximum of 30 students, which made it really nice so I can like interact with them. And the professors were also, to be honest, very nice. And if I can say that, like in the US, I had like the best professor I have had in my entire life.
Wow. And you went to Santa Barbara City College, right? Can you share a little bit about that experience also outside of the classroom? Were you able to network with other students? How would we imagine a day of Liam Escalante's life in California at that college?
Well, in Santa Barbara City College, you like in Santa Barbara in general, you really can network very easily with like a lot of students, because I would say it's like it's a student town. So they're like most people are like my age students, and where I lived, it's called Isla Vista. It's not exactly in Santa Barbara, like a couple of minutes, 15 minutes outside of it, and they're just living people in my age. So like if I go out of the streets, just people in my age.
Wow.
So yeah.
Do you have to be a specific, I guess, personality type, or like who would you recommend this experience to, and what did you benefit from it?
Well, I would recommend it to people who want to socialize, to meet new people, to maybe if you want to party, you can party there. If you want to go to the beach with your friends, it's a perfect spot to go. Okay.
And any major benefits, like something that you learned other than business administration is the field that you want to study? Any other personal takeaway that you now feel like, I'm happy to apply this in my life going forward? Any lesson for you?
I would say that now I'm more open-minded for everything, kind of. Nice. Because I went there, didn't know anybody, I didn't know where to go, what to do. But after I went there and I met a lot of new people, I was just like, okay, now I can do a lot of stuff with them, and yeah.
And I mean, now your English is phenomenal. Obviously, you're super fluent. When you first got there, like many other international students, people go to the States to learn English in the first place. How easy was it for you to get along? Do you feel like your English has improved significantly, or was it more like a confidence level that you felt like, I already had a decent level of English. Maybe you can share a little bit how, especially how your first weeks played out there. And I'm asking this specifically because so many people get in their heads thinking, my English isn't good enough. How about you?
First of all, thank you.
Yeah.
But I would say like the first few days, it felt kind of strange to go there and not speak like your main language. Like for me, it was German. Like I woke up and like I had to like talk English, which kind of felt strange. But I think just after like the few weeks, it kind of felt normal. And I wasn't, to be honest, like I wasn't the best in English, but to be honest, like every day just improved. Like I could understand everybody better. I could speak more. I have like my vocabulary just got better every day. So I would just say like even if you think you can't speak, you kind of can't speak English, you can. Like if you go to America.
And you feel like, I mean, you're saying all this after having stayed there only for one semester. I mean, so many students stay there for their entire bachelor's, for their entire duration for the bachelor's degree. But I guess the learning curve when it comes to, you know, being confident in English all happens in the first semester, or mainly happens in the first semester. You have that very steep learning curve, right? And you feel like that time was enough already, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like not even one semester. I would just say even like a few months are enough.
Nice. Okay. Now you're back in Germany. You live in Berlin. Can you tell us briefly about your future plans now? Like after you've done that amazing experience, where's your life gonna shift now? What are you studying? Where are you studying?
Okay, so as I already said, I'm going to study business administration in Berlin, which I just found very interesting, and I'm just looking into the future, like after my studies. So I'm going to study it, and then after, let's see where it's going to go.
And you feel like Santa Barbara Community College or City College has prepared you for anything that's going to come in the future, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Did the gap semester experience help you in any other way? I mean, we talked about level of English, meeting international collections. Is there anything that people may not be aware of when they are thinking to do a gap year that you feel like you just want to encourage students to do it because it's something that you just don't know before you take that decision?
Yeah, I feel like the gap years took me on the next step on a personal level. Because just like the challenge to go there is a very, like, to be honest, it's a very big challenge because you go to like another country, which is on the other side of the world, and you just don't know anybody. So at the beginning it's kind of hard, but to be honest, if you accept the challenge and you work with it, you're gonna have the best experience of your life.
Nice. Any long-term, outrageous, big career goals that you feel like you want to accomplish with your business studies? You're going there, step by step.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Liam, thank you very much for having you here for the second time and also sharing with our audience how studying in the US has changed your life for the better, how it has helped you grow as a person. Now I would love to go back just a little bit to how Epro 360 helped you to get there. During your time in the US, were you able to contact Epro 360? Were you able to keep in touch with the community? And were able to reach out if need be?
Always. I never felt alone. Like I could easily reach out on Instagram, through Basecamp, or through LinkedIn. There was always somebody listening to me if I needed any help.
Okay, so in general, how does it feel like for you to be part of the Epro 360 community now that we also had a community dinner on Saturday?
It feels great. To be honest, it's like you never feel alone. You have like, it's kind of like a small family, I would say, where you can like just like talk to everybody. If you have any issues, they're gonna help you, and it's just amazing. Thanks for saying that to us. That also, I mean, that motivates us, you know, to keep doing what we do. Is there anything else that you would like to share, like one or two last words of wisdom for anybody thinking to study in the US who isn't quite sure yet? Okay, to be honest, if you think about studying in the US, just do it. It's gonna be the greatest experience of your life. And I know it's a big challenge and you're thinking about it, but if you accept the challenge, it's going to be great for you. Cool. And if you feel like you want to learn more, whether that's possible for you, and also we know that's a big one, if how much it would be for you to study in the US, what you can always do is click the link below the video. You will see in the description in this YouTube video that it says free consultation, and then we're going to call you. It takes like 10 minutes. It's free of charge. You will get a comprehensive financial report for you to find out whether it's possible, and if so, for how much money, so that you too have some substance to talk to your family and hope to. I mean, hopefully we can see you soon on the other side, and then make your dream to study in the US come true as well. Liam, thank you so much for having you here today. Yeah, no problem. I would love to see you again, and learn how your life unfolds after this experience.
all the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.